up, everyone? This is Nate, and this is another Out of the Theater review. Now, I actually am recording this on a Monday, which is rare. I went to Regal Cinemas. They have a Mystery Movie Monday. They've done 3 of these in the past. 2 of them were Apple TV Plus movies, and one of them was the movie Missing, which was an early screening. So I had no idea what I was going to see going in. They don't tell you. All they tell you is what the rating is. And then they put a runtime, but it was misleading because I tried to figure out what it was. I had no idea. I'm sitting in my chair. I thought it might be the movie Air with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, and turns out it was Mafia Mama. So here's a very early review, 2 weeks early, of Mafia Mama. Now, this is a movie, if you don't know what this stars Toni Collette, and who I love, by the way. I love Toni Collette. Monica Bellucci, who I also love. And she plays an American woman who, her grandfather was a mob boss. He passes away, and it turns out he leaves the family business to her. She has no experience. Like, she's like one of those kind of, she's in a bad marriage. Her husband's cheating on her. You know, she's always worried about everyone else. So she goes to Italy and hijinks ensue. Of course, this is Out of Theater review. So, you know, we're not doing any spoilers. What I will say is this is a movie that I have seen trailers for and had zero intention to ever go see. And now that I have seen it, I can say that I probably still would not have bought a ticket for this. That's not all bad, though. I mean, there's definitely a market for this audience. There was a lot of women in the crowd who really dug it. I will say this is definitely geared more towards women. However, it is rated R, and the mafia stuff is actually like it's really violent. Okay, so there's even some action scenes in this. Like, there's shootouts that are filmed pretty well. It's really bloody. Like, there's like some really brutal like killings and people getting really a lot of bodily harm. I don't want to, there would be spoilers if I said what happens, but there's definitely some blood. So it is not like a soft kind of lady movie. It is a rated R movie for sure. And that helped. I did laugh. I mean, it's a comedy. I laughed at some parts. I think for me, most of the funny stuff was like Toni Collette. She's great. And she's great in this movie. And she's funny, but I didn't laugh too much at her. But kind of the people around her, like her bodyguards and the other mafia people, they made me laugh. There was a number of scenes that really got a chuckle out of me. But, you know, that being said, it's not a movie for me, but I would still recommend it. If you are this, you know, we talk on our Action Movie Guys podcast, me and Alex do, and I always say, like, there's a category called like the dad movie, you know, like the dad movie is that super generic action movie that you see on the Walmart shelf and your dad grabbed it and said, hey, have you ever seen like, you know, Return to Sender starring Bruce Willis? And that's a dad movie. This is a mom movie. Like, this is a movie that your mom would probably see the trailer and be like, I want to see that. That looks pretty good. And it's that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not my cup of tea. I probably won't watch it again. But I didn't regret it. Like, I didn't hate my time at the theater. I wasn't miserable. I think one ace in the hole for this is Catherine Hardwicke directed it. Now, I know she did Twilight, whatever. The fact is, Catherine Hardwicke knows how to direct a movie. And so the direction is actually really good. They filmed on location. So the scenery is beautiful. It's in Italy. Really a number of shots that are like really gorgeous. So like the cinematography is nice. Like, it's well made. It's just not a movie for me. That being said, I'm going to give it a passing grade. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I don't think it's a bad film. It's just not one that I would like to revisit. However, if you are a woman, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean, guys might like it too. But if this is geared towards women, you could really tell while you're watching it. And hey, if you're a guy and you got to go with your lady on a date, you probably won't have the worst time of your life. Like, you could do worse. So a soft 6 out of 10 for me. I thought it was fine. I chuckled, but not my cup of tea, not my usual movie. But I figured, let's do a video. I got to see it a couple weeks early. Regal, I think, is going to do some more of these Monday night screenings. Pretty cool. So the theater, I should say, the theater was pretty full, and they reacted very well. Like, a lot of laughs. They clapped at one point. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a modest little hit when it does come out in a couple of weeks. But, let me know in the comments down below if this is a movie you're interested in. Mafia Mama, starring Toni Collette. Let me know if you're interested in it. Please, if you can, drop a like down below if you like this review. And of course, if you would consider subscribing to the channel so you can get more reviews. I will be doing another Out of the Theater review this week for the Super Mario movie. So keep an eye out for that. Until next time, take it easy.